In the previous lesson, Object and Plane Management Palette, we have set the coordinates for each floor. From here, it is possible to start creating structural elements, walls, columns, and beams, etc. Lesson 12, Walls and Columns in Allplan. We will set parameters for each wall or column. Here, we will begin a new empty file. For walls, select the tool in the action bar. Then click on the Properties Setting button. First, we will define the preliminary geometry dimensions. Number of layer. For example, a wall has 3 layers, including 2 mortar and 1 brick layer. We will adjust the wall thickness of layers. The next step is the positioning axis of the wall. At Parameters / Attributes tab for wall. It is possible to set the same or different setting for the LA by choosing here. For example, I need the height of the layers is the same value. I click here. You can also manage the height or levels of the wall by clicking on this icon. To display the height management window, the top and bottom level. Relative to the plane's absolute value or fixed component height. Relative height, elevations relative to the positioning plane. By selecting the positioning plane with this button and entering the offset value. The same way for bottom level. Absolute height means the high precision value according to the design. This is the fixed component height value. This time you enter the level for top or bottom level. With the type of remaining level, select here and enter the component height. For example, the top level will be assigned to upper plane. And for determining bottom level, I choose the height of the wall is 1000 millimeters. Click OK. We can manage with other tabs. Regarding materials, please select here to search or add new ones. Click OK. In Trade column, you can choose the suitable working stage. Other parts such as priority, calculation type, interact, auto join can remain as the default settings. Format Properties tab, we can set Format Display. We are going to set the lines, layers and surfaces in Animation window. You choose the desired material to display or add a new one with new surface. Then load from the library or file in your computer. Save it. Surface elements. Elements when viewed on a plan view and section. Total tab. This is the combination for all the previous tabs. After setup, select OK. And now you can start to generate walls. You choose the first and final point of the wall. Select reverse to get the right position. Besides, Allplan also provides some types of generating wall. Rectangular component. We also do this way for columns. Select the column icon, then press this to set the properties. Change geometry, parameters, stroke, end formats, or display properties. You enter accordingly and select OK. Choose the column position with different anchor points. In a building, there are usually many different types of components. We should create all these elements in one file for easy use. After here, all the walls and columns I have prepared. It can then be saved as a wizard palette for later use. You save by selecting here. Choose Save and Show Copy as a wizard. Then enter the name you want. Choose Save. You enter the group name. So we have a group on the Wizard tab like that. There is a tab that contains the elements we created. You can now start creating walls. Select the existing wall, right-click and choose Match to copy the attribute. For example, you erect a brick wall. Here we can adjust the positioning if not appropriate. And finally, you will build walls and columns system for a story.